Hello? You awake? Well, good morning there, oh great drowsy one. At this point, I'm almost more impressed by your ability to sleep than anything else. We're at a gas station, a few hours away from your home city. I was originally intending on continuing through the night, but there was a point where you were so passed out that your entire body started slumping. I don't think I need to explain how bad that would have been while on a motorcycle, going at anything over maybe 10 miles an hour. So, I ended up pulling into this pit stop. I believe it's normally here for travelers making long-distance trips. Luckily enough, there were long benches for seating, which is where you just woke up. Oh, and speaking of which, can I get my coat back? Thanks. Here's something warm to drink, as well as some clothing I got from the store inside. The morning is rather cold during this time of year, so those tattered remains of your previous attire aren't really going to do much at all. I guess you could hold on to them as some kind of keepsake if you consider them important. There's a bathroom inside so you can get changed. Over in that city? Huh, weird coincidence. I'm actually taking someone that way. Alright, well, I won't keep you. Good hunting. Oh, welcome back. They seem to look okay. How does the fit feel? I could only really go off of the tags and rather rough visual measurements. So if any of them are too loose or too tight, I can get them exchanged. They're alright? Okay, if you say so. Who was I talking to just now? Another hunter. Someone who was actually on the way to your city. There was something they were looking into that was tied to a bounty they had received. I guess it must be something particularly important, since they were rather vague on any details. That being said, I hope it's nothing serious. Just going from the outline of their form, there were at least 4 to 5 weapons on their person alone, and I can only assume the car they departed in was basically a mobile armory. I said before that human hunters relied heavily on their tools, but at that point it's almost excessive. Oh right, also, best talk to me through this telepathic link for anything outside of normal conversation, got it? This gas station is not a sanctioned hunter outpost, so such conversations will likely draw unwanted attention. Also, I've got some unexpected news. My next assignment is in fact fairly close to here, about an hour travel away. However, it was marked as urgent, so I need to head that way after we finish resting up here. If you wish, this place does seem like a good place to hitch a ride. Or you can wait here until I get back. You want to go with me? That spell you used didn't fry your brain, did it? This isn't some kind of casual road trip. Every job I go on has a very high risk of danger, and potentially death. Remember that my vampire traits are weakened during the day? Welp, notice how my eyes are a dull brown, no inner red circles? I'm really not much different than a regular human now. So if you were to come with me, I won't be able to protect you as easily as I did before. The only reason I can even establish this link is because the path was already open from the first few times. So, teach you to protect yourself. You're really not going to quit, are you? No, spare demonstrating me any supposed self-defense techniques you've learned. They're useless as they are, and even more useless against beastskin. Unless your crotch shots have enough strength to send a human across a football field. Didn't think so. Give me a moment. Well, you did demonstrate an ability to use magic, albeit from a source or origin I'm not familiar with. Maybe these will work. Here, hold out your hand. Keep these on you. And let's get moving. What are they? They're rune stones. Or that would be the best way for you to think about them. Magic is both more simple and more complex than it's normally depicted or understood. The only thing that really matters is your aptitude towards harnessing mystic energy. But we'll have to keep the explanation simple for now, and while we're making our way there. Okay, you're nice and secure, right? Not accidentally gonna fall asleep? Good. Then what I want you to do right now is concentrate on those stones, as if you were trying to isolate them from everything else in the world. Picture a void in your mind, with only those in the space. They can be moving around, or however your mind chooses to depict them, but only them alone. Got it? Good. Keep that image, and now, imagine sending your energy into the stones, almost like you're breathing into them. Something like blowing bubbles in a drink. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Once again. Okay. One more time. Good. That should be enough for now. You can open your eyes again. What was that? I was having you attuned to the stones, filling them with mystic energy. Take one out. Does it seem any different from before? That's because it's become your focus. Magic, at its most fundamental, is the channeling of mystic energy through a focus to do something. Tarot cards, rune stones, magic wands, talismans, they all originally served this purpose. Nowadays, they all are rather meaningless to humans, as they lost their affinity towards channeling mystic energy many years ago. In these times, the only closest thing to magic for humans is the sciences. So how do you use it? Well, we'll have to see if that comes to be the case. But for now, I'd prefer we don't have to reach that point. This is just a precautionary measure. Okay, this is the place. Guess you can feel it too. Something isn't right. Supposedly this place is a mining town, but I don't see anyone moving about. To be honest, this almost feels like a graveyard or the aftermath of a massacre. I can see why the request was urgent, but now I can't be sure if this means we're too late. Stay here. I'm going to take a look around. Huh? What is it? You heard something. Where did it come from? Behind where we arrived. Alright, give me a moment. Okay, point to where you think it came from. Got it. Stay right here. Yeah, that checks out. Well, what you just heard was a goblin. The footprints over there match up, and I can only guess that one might have been a scout. The bounty noted there was a tribe that was known to inhabit this area for over a century, and this town was also established many years ago, so the presence of humans was not something to provoke them. Something else must have changed to warrant this bounty. But for now, stand back. Okay, one here, one here, one here, and last one there. Now... done. I have placed a ward around the bike. Should anything come close to touching it, a repulsive force will send it back. I just got this one recently, so I have no intention of letting some goblins wreck it. Unfortunately, it also seals out any form of air, so having you stay inside would be hazardous. Stick close for now. Normally, I would say it's safe to stay out here, but one goblin's presence means at least 10 others in close vicinity. Hello? Is anyone here? I'm here looking for someone, so I was wondering if I could get some help. Complete and utter silence. I don't even hear any footsteps from any of the buildings. This basically feels like a ghost town. What in the world could have happened to result in a mass disappearance like this? This is way too clean to be normal goblin handiwork. I'll have to give the exposition dump on Goblin Beastkin some other time. Preferably in a place where we can't get taken by surprise easily. That one scout means that they've likely expanded their territory to include the outskirts of this town at the least. I'd really rather not have one of those little gremlins jumping onto my back. However, it may be best if I give you a quick tip on using those stones. The energy stored inside them draws from your ability to clearly imagine what you want to happen. After that, it's just a matter of... Hold on. Let's check out this general store. No sign of a struggle anywhere. The people here are just gone. If this was the result of goblins, it wouldn't make any sense. Usually if they attacked a village, it would look similar to a bandit raid. Dead bodies, plundered stores of goods, streaks of blood from both human and goblin alike. Give me a moment. Let me check the notes made in the bounty. The goblins were normally spotted at the entrance of the mine. At night, or when the townsfolk were away, they would only sneak out when stealing food, and would very rarely be seen, so most people considered them to be urban legends. The bounty was placed by a former resident who began hearing strange noises coming from the mine at night, which eventually also started coming from underneath the floorboards of their storefront. Step away from that carpet. So that's how it was done. They made holes underneath the buildings, most likely to ambush the people inside. Still, that doesn't add up. Goblins are not predatory to humans normally, and they're most certainly not this organized. If anything, they're closer to pranksters. Unless... No, I haven't heard one of those reported in... What's wrong? That bundle in the corner? Got it. Stay close. Nothing more than a collection of dolls. Still, that's... Look out! Damn it! Listen to me. No matter what happens, hold on to those stones. If you need to use them, focus, mental image, and command include magic. like Ignite. I'm going to get you, I swear. Keep fighting with all that you have. Understand me?